taking on Fargo Oak Grove in the opening round of the Class B girls volleyball tournament. Earlier today, Hazen defeated Botno in 3 straight, 15-3, 15-0, 15-6. It was Tioga over Delax Burlington 3 games to 1, 15-9, 15-9, 6-15, 17-15. Langdon took care of Napoleon 3 games to 1, 15-12, 15-4, 11-15, 15-4. And that leaves us with Fargo Oak Grove and Mayport CG here in the finale tonight. A barn burner just got done in the Class A game. Jamestown and Mandan. Mandan defeats Jamestown 3 games to 2. After Jamestown, a number 4 seed out of the East, had the number 1 seed in the West on the ropes 2 games to 1. Mandan battles back, wins the last 2 games to win that match, 3 games to 2. Earlier today, Fargo North beat Williston 3 games to none. And it was Minot over Fargo South, 3 games to 1. Introducing Mayport CG right now. Their starting lineup, it'll be Mandy Peterson, Amber Carlstead, Ashley Strand, Katie Carlstead, Kim Cooley, and Kristen Swift. The Oak Grove lineup here. We'll be back. We'll be set to get this match underway right after we take a 1-minute timeout. Just about ready to get things underway here. Mayport CG, Fargo Oak Grove, opening round matchup. Final one of the day in the state Class B portion of the volleyball tournament. Grand Forks Red River and Bismarck will close out Class A competition. As here at the Minot Municipal Auditorium, they split the courts today. They'll keep them split for the consolation round. Then the semifinals will play single court, and they'll alternate A and B, starting at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon with an A and then a B and then an A and then a B. In women's basketball tonight, it was Minot State over Mayville State, 91-63. Comets men and the Minot men game was very close. It was like a 1-point game when we left them. We'll get updates on that. We'll be going back to Chuck and Brian when we get some opportunities here. And we'll also have more wrestling coverage coming up for you as well. Fargo Oak Grove, a record of 30-4 on the season. Mayport CG, 29-8-2. 5 of the Patriots' losses came against Thompson. They played them 7 times, beat them twice. Of course, the big one was that win to claim the Region 3 championship. Fargo Oak Grove defeated Hillsboro 3 games to 2 for the Region 2 championship. Allison Yowie will serve to start things off for Oak Grove. Yowie sends it across the net. Diving is Mandy Peterson, and she can't come up with it. So Yowie drops one in, and Fargo Oak Grove gets off to a 1-0 lead. Yowie again to serve. High floater across the net. Ashley Strand, Amber Carlstead, the set for Kristen Swift. Tips it over a double block. Nice dive, Russell, but she can't return it. And it's side out Mayport CG. Amber Carlstead will serve for the Patriots. They trail 1-0 here in game 1. Russell pass ahead. Yowie, the set for Jenna Leitner. Amber Carlstead to Mandy Peterson through a block attempt to get it down. Patriots found a score at 1. Amber Carlstead again to serve for Mayport CG. And that's a net serve. Side out Oak Grove. Score tied at 1. Serving for the Grovers will be Sarah Russell. Randy Papacek, head coach for Oak Grove. Mary Chilvers for Mayport CG. Ashley Strand, Amber Carlstead, the set for Kim Cooley. Pounds one down through a double block, and it's side out Mayport CG. Mandy Peterson will serve for the Patriots. Score tied at 1 here in game 1. Throws deep back row. Set at the net, Jenna Leitner, blocked by Swift. And it went out of bounds, so it's side out Oak Grove. Get a substitution checking in is Steph Brandley, 6-foot senior. Jenna Leitner with the serve. Amber Carlstead, the set for Kristen Swift. Can't get it over the net. There's the point. For Oak Grove, they take a 2-1 lead. Jenna Leitner again at the serve. Peterson, pass goes, now trying to save it. Not able to run it down as Amber Carlstead as that went out of bounds. 3-1 Grovers. Again, Jenna Leitner to serve. Peterson, pass ahead, Amber Carlstead. Kristen Swift dumps it across the net. Yohe ahead for Stensgaard. Steph Bradley at the net. She gets it down. Four to 1 Oak Grove takes the lead here in game one. Ashley Strand called for a lift. And Mayport CG wants to call a timeout. 5-1, Fargo Oak Grove with the lead here in game one. We'll return with more in 30 seconds. 5-1 Oak Grove with the lead here in game one. Grovers to serve. Jenna Leitner serving for Fargo Oak Grove. Peterson, Amber Carlstead, free ball. Swift gets it over the net, drops it down in open space. Side out Mayport CG. Get a substitution. Jen Cooley will check in for Ashley Strand for the Patriots. Swift will serve. 5-1 Oak Grove with the lead. Swift with the serve. Russell. Yohe. Set for Lindsay Leitner, and she got that one in. Just in front of the out-of-bounds line, deep in the back row. And it's side out Oak Grove. Serving for the Grovers is Mariah Martin. They lead it 5-1. Left-handed serve. Peterson called for a lift. 6-1 Grovers. Again, Mariah Martin to serve for Oak Grove. Peterson, Amber Carlstead, free ball. Peterson tracks it down, gets it over the net. Bradley to Yohe, the set for Lindsay Leitner. Swift bumps it ahead, Amber Carlstead from the back row. Swift, and played off the net by the Grovers. They're called for a lift. It'll be side out Mayport CG. Amanda Malachic will check in for Kim Cooley. Malachic will serve for the Patriots. They trail 6-1. And there's an ace for Malachic. Is unable to handle that. In the back row is Martin. And it's 6-2. Oak Grove leading. Malachic again to serve. Jenna Leitner at the net. Bradley tips it over. Nice dig by Malachic. Jen Cooley, the set for Katie Carlstead, through a block. At the net, the set for Lindsay Leitner. Nice dig by Peterson. Malachic with a set for Amber Carlstead. And she potted that one off of Jenna Leitner. It ricochets into the crowd, but there's a point for the Patriots. 6-3 Oak Grove. Pretty good Mayport CG following tonight, considering all things going on back in Mayville. Malachic's serve is long and out of bounds, side out Oak Grove. 6-3 Grovers with the lead. Lindsay Leitner will serve for Oak Grove. Peterson, Malachic tips it over the net, dropped it in a wide open space, side out Mayport CG. So the Patriots will serve. Mia Fury checking in for Katie Carlstead. Fury will serve. They trail it 6-3. Here in game number one. Winner plays Langdon in the semifinals about 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Lindsay Leitner high in the air with a good hit. Russell, but it's kept alive by the Patriots. Free ball sent over the net by Fury. Bradley. Yohe set for Russell, trying to block it at the net. Carlstead can't do it. Side out Oak Grove. 6-3 Grovers. Substitution for Oak Grove. Jamie Stensgaard back in, and Steph Bradley comes out. Stensgaard, a sophomore, will serve for the Grovers. They lead 6-3. Swift called for a left. 7-3 Oak Grove with the lead. Again with the serve, Stensgaard for the Grovers. Peterson, Malachek, back it comes Peterson. Over a double block, nice dig by Russell. Free ball at the net, and the Grovers not able to get it. Oh, point is, or side out, excuse me, Mayport CG. Watching the floor judge go Galloway point, and okay, no, it was a point for Oak Grove. Now, Grover's reserving. A tie-up. Peterson finds an open space, drops one in. No, he had a net violation on Mayport CG. 8-3. Oak Grove with the lead. Stensgaard serving. Fury, high pass ahead, Malachek. Carlstead has it returned. Jen Cooley. Set for Amber Carlstead over a double block. Nice diving dig by Lindsay Leitner, and she's called for a left on the return by Amber Carlstead. Side out, Mayport CG. Patriots trailing 8-3. Ashley Strand will come in. Jen Cooley will come out for the Patriots. At the end of this game, we'll get about a couple-minute update from Brian and Chuck Reynolds down at the Louis Lee. Service aid for Ashley Strand. 8-4. Maybe if we get a timeout on a commercial break here, I can get a score update to pass along. Ashley Strand serving again. Free ball sent over the net by Lindsay Leitner. Strand bumps it ahead. Malachek to set for Swift. And hit that one a little bit too hard, out of bounds, side out Oak Grove. Allison Yowie will serve for the Grovers. She has an ace in this game. Peterson, pass ahead, Malachek. Sets it for Amber Carlstead, and ball returned, but out of bounds by the Grovers. Jenna Leitner, side out Mayport CG. Kim Cooley will come in. Malachek out for the Patriots. Amber Carlstead will serve for Mayport CG. They trailed 8-4 here in game one. Russell, pass ahead. Peterson high in the air, tips it down. Kept the line by the Grovers. Free ball sent over the net by Jenna Leitner. Amber Carlstead, the set for Kristen Swift. Tipped over by Jenna Leitner. Swift back to Kim Cooley. Found an open spot. She put it down. Kim Cooley spikes it into an open area. Patriots pick up the point. They trailed at 8-5. Amber Carlstead again to serve. Russell, pass ahead, Stensgaard, and Russell sends it over. Nice dig by Ashley Strand. Amber Carlstead, free ball. Ashley Strand sends it across. Lindsay Leitner. Russell, and she got in the air and pounded one off of Kim Cooley, side out Oak Grove. 8-5, Grovers with the lead. Russell will serve for Oak Grove. Fury, pass to Amber Carlstead, the set for Swift. Nice dig back row by Yowie. Ball tipped over the net by Leitner, returned by Amber Carlstead. Lindsay Leitner to Jenna Leitner. Martin gets it over and down in front of Amber Carlstead. That'll make it 9-5 Grovers. Russell again to serve for Oak Grove. And she just served an eighth. 10-5. Oak Grove with the lead. Mayport CG wants a timeout. We're back in 30 seconds. Mayport CG taking the timeout. Russell serving for Oak Grove. Ashley Strand, Amber Carlstead set for Swift, and that's out of bounds on the return. 11-5 Grovers. 24-23. Minot State leading Mayville State. 6 minutes to go in the first half of the men's game at the Louis Lee. Russell again at the serve. Amber Carlstead back set for Peterson. Yowie. Ahead it comes Lindsay Leitner. Block at the net by Swift. Jenna Leitner. Yowie back to Lindsay Leitner, and a block at the net put down by Kristen Swift. Side out Mayport CG. Keating Carlson back in. Fury comes out. Peterson will serve for the Patriots. They trail it 11-5. Russell ahead. Yohe set for Lindsay Leitner. Put down by Kim Cooley. 11-6 Patriots, trailing by 5. Peterson again will serve. And she dropped that one in front of a diving Lindsay Leitner. 11-7, Oak Grove leading. Mayport CG with the serve. Mandy Peterson to do the honors. Martin. Yohe, free ball, sent over the net. Cooley, Amber Carlstead, the set for Kristen Swift on an open spot, tipped it down, and the Grovers can't return it. 11-8, Mayport CG's cut the deficit to 3. Grovers want a timeout. 11-8, Patriots with the trailing by 3. We're back in 30 seconds. They'll have to serve. The Grovers get side out. They lead it 11-8. Steph Bradley checking back in, and Stensgaard will come out. It'll be Jenna Leitner to serve. She has 4 service points. One's an ace. 11-8. Grovers leading here in game 1. Peterson, pass ahead. Carlstead set for Kim Cooley. And she pounds one down. Side out Mayport CG. Jen Cooley will check in for Ashley Strand. Kristen Swift will serve for the Patriots. 11-8. Oak Grove with the lead. Net served by Swift, side out Oak Grove. It'll be Mariah Martin to serve for the Grovers. She has 1 service point. That was an ace. Oak Grove leading game 1, 11-8. And just dropping in play, Kristen Swift looked at it, thought it was going to sail out, but didn't quite get out. So there's another ace. For Martin. Mandy Peterson to Carlstead. Amber Carlstead to Katie Carlstead. Lindsay Leitner set up the net. Bradley, and she mistimed her jump. That'll be side out Mayport CG. 12-8, Grovers with the lead. Patriots will serve. Amanda Malachik coming in for Kim Cooley. When we get done with the end of this game, we'll get an update from the boys out at the Louis Lee. Amanda Malachik with the serve. Martin returns it from the back row. Amber Carlstead, Malachik, the set for Amber Carlstead. Found an open spot, sheer side, and put it in. Down the line. (12-9). Oak Grove leading by 3. Malachik again with the serve. Lindsay Leitner gets it ahead, and the Grovers called for a lift. Is trying to play it off the net was Allison Yohe. 12-10. Oak Grove leading by 2. Again, Malachik will serve. Lindsay Leitner, Yohe, free ball. Russell sends it across the net. Peterson, Malachik will tip it over. Martin, Yohe, Lindsay Leitner, Peterson, Malachik set for Amber Carlstead, tips it over the net. Lindsay Leitner to Yohe. Back it comes Lindsay Leitner. Block at the net by Jen Cooley. Russell to Yohe. Lindsay Leitner. Swift bumps it ahead. Amber Carlstead will send it over, but it's out of play, and it's side out Oak Grove. 12-10. Oak Grove leading here in game 1. They will serve. It'll be Lindsay Leitner to serve for the Grovers. Peterson to Malachik. Amber Carlstead. And that'll be side out Mayport CG. Carlstead killed it off of a Grover as it went out of bounds, so it was deflected out. Mia Fury checks in. Katie Carlstead out for the Patriots. Fury will serve. 12-10. Patriots down by 2 here in game 1. Jenna Leitner to Yohe. Back to Russell. Nice dive by Fury. Malachik keeps it alive. Free ball. Swift can't get it over the net. Side out Oak Grove. Substitution as Stensgaard comes back in for Oak Grove. Bismarck and Red River about to get into Class A action over on the North Court. Patriots and the Grovers playing on the South Court here at the Minot Municipal Auditorium. Fury bumping ahead for Malachek, the set for Peterson. And she found an open spot in the back row, chair side. Side out Mayport CG. Ashley Strand in, Jen Cooley on for the Patriots. Ashley Strand will serve. She has one service point and ace in this game. Patriots trailing by 2, 12-10. Martin, Yohe, Russell. Pounded it through a block and got it down. Side out Oak Grove. So the Grovers again will serve. Allison Yohe for the third time will serve in this game. She has a service ace. Peterson, pass ahead Malachek. Amber Carlstead. Martin. Stensgaard. Tipped over the net by Brenna Leitner. Russell. Set for Martin. Strand bumps it high ahead. Peterson. Free ball. Amber Carlstead sends it over the net. Yohe to Stensgaard. Kristen Swift at the net. Russell keeps it alive. Sent deep back row. Fury runs it down. Malachek, the set for Mandy Peterson. Pounds one through a double block, and that caught Stensgaard in the head. Side out Mayport CG. Amber Carlstead will serve for the Patriots. 12-10, Oak Grove with the lead. Been stuck on that score for a while. Amber Carlstead, a couple of service points, 4 kills in this game. Yohe with the set for Jenna Leitner. Free ball. Amber Carlstead sends it across the net. Yohe sets it for Jenna Leitner, and that one caught Mia Fury. Bounced off her arm into her chin. Side out Oak Grove. Russell will serve. Just 3 service points and ace. Ashley Strand, Amber Carlstead, the set for Peterson. Stensgaard to Yohe. Lindsay Leitner through a double block. Ashley Strand plays it ahead. Amber Carlstead, the set for Peterson. Russell, Yohe. Back set for Martin. Returned by Peterson. Peterson a block at the net. 4 hits call on the Grovers. Side out. Mayport CG. Mandy Peterson will serve for the Patriots. She has 2 service points, including an ace. 3 kills. 12-10. Grovers with the lead here in game 1. Peterson to serve. Stensgaard, pass ahead Yohe. Set for Jenna Leitner. Amber Carlstead sets it for Katie Carlstead. Down the net, she dropped it in. There's a point for the Patriots. They trail it by 1 at 12-11. So Katie Carlstead, the freshman, with the kill. Peterson again to serve. And Mandy Peterson just scored an ace. We're tied at 12. 12 all here in game 1. Peterson again to serve for the Patriots. Russell, pass ahead Yohe. Set for Jenna Leitner. Peterson, Kim Cooley, free ball. Amber Carlstead tips it over the net. Stensgaard to Yohe. The set for Lindsay Leitner. Amber Carlstead, nice dig. Swift got it in just inside the out-of-bounds line. So Swift put that one down. And we got a timeout taken by Oak Grove. Patriots have battled back to take the lead. 13-12. We'll return in 30 seconds. 13-12. Mayport CG's battled back to take the lead. Oak Grove taking the timeout. And again, even if the guys have gone to halftime, Brian, if you can just hang by to give us a little update at the end of this game. Last we knew, Minot State had a 1-point lead late in the first half. Peterson will serve for the Patriots. It is 13-12. Russell, pass ahead at the net. Jenna Leitner found an open spot and got it down. Side out Oak Grove. Get a substitution for the Grovers. Steph Bradley will come in. Jamie Stensgaard will come out. 13-12. Mayport CG leading by 1. Jenna Leitner to serve. Peterson. Ashley Strand. Free ball. Peterson gets it across the net. Russell ahead to Yohe. Kim Cooley tips it over for the Patriots. Yohe set for Lindsay Leitner. She ricochets that off of Ashley Strand and out of play. That'll be a point for the Grovers. We're tied at 13. Jenna Leitner again to serve. Well, game one's been quite a tussle here. Peterson, Amber Carlstead, the set for Swift. And she cranks one down, side out Mayport CG. Unofficially 6 kills here in game one for Kristen Swift. Swift to serve. Jenna Leitner to Yohe. The set for Lindsay Leitner and a block at the net by Cooley. There's a point for the Patriots. Kristen Swift again will serve. She'll try to serve game point here. 14-13. Mayport CG leading in game one. Jenna Leitner to Yohe. Set for Bradley, and she found an open spot. Put it down. Side out Oak Grove. (14-13). Mayport CG with the lead. Mariah Martin will serve for the Grovers. Has a couple of service aces. Swift bumps it ahead. Amber Carlstead, 3 ball. Peterson will drop it across the net. Yohe. The set for Lindsay Leitner. Swift. Pass ahead. Amber Carlstead. Set for Kim Cooley. Cranks one down. Kim Cooley's played a nice game with the net for the Patriots. Amanda Malachic will come in to serve. She'll try to serve game point here in game one. 14-13. Mayport CG with the lead. Red River and Bismarck are tied at 2 in game one in the Class A matchup. Martin to Yohe. Set for Bradley. She was on the net. Or was she? Yep, Bradley was called for the net. There's game point for Mayport CG. So the Patriots win game one. They battle back, take game one by a score of 15-13. Let's take about a 1 minute, a 30-second timeout. Go and get about a minute or two update from the Louis Lee, and then I'll be back here in roughly 3 minutes with game number 2. So a 30-second timeout, and then back to Brian and Chuck at the Louis Lee. Just underway here in game number 2, 2-1, Oak Grove with the lead. Sarah Russell just came up with a service ace for the Grovers, give them a 2-1 lead, and guess what? She just got another ace, 3-1 Grovers. Patriots took game 1, 15-13. Battling now, Peel most of the way. They finally took the lead at 13-12 and went on to win at 15-13. Russell again to serve. Strand bumps it ahead. Carlstead back set for Peterson. Ball into the net, and the Grovers are not going to be able to return it. They return it, but it's way out of play, and it's side out Mayport CG. They made the initial play off the net, but on the third hit attempt, that went way awry and out of play. Mandy Peterson serving for the Patriots, and she just picked up an ace. Well, that one caught Stensgaard right in the chin. Unofficially, that's 3 aces for Mandy Peterson. She'll serve again. Well, it's 3-2 Grovers. Free ball. Stensgaard isn't going to get it across. Patriots just tied it at 3. Peterson again to serve. Mandy Peterson, Amber Carlstead, all state candidates from Mayport CG. Also Kinsey Cole of Hillsborough and Kayla Collin of Thompson. Stensgaard pass ahead. Free ball sent over the net by Lindsay Leitner. Katie Carlstead, Amber Carlstead for Kim Cooley. Block at the net, getting it down as Russell. Side out Oak Grove. Kayla Collin, also a finalist for Miss Basketball. The coaches make all their nominees and candidates known before the tournament. The All-State team will be announced, I believe, on Saturday night. I think with the Patriots being in-state, they'd have a chance to get 1 or 2 on the team. Served by Jenna Leitner, goes out of bounds, side out Mayport CG. Kristen Swift will serve for the Patriots. We're tied at 3. Jen Cooley in, Ashley Strand out. Ball sent over the net by the Grovers on the first hit. Amber Carlstead, the set for Katie Carlstead, tips it across. Nice dig by Russell, tips over the net by Steph Bradley. She got it down, side out Oak Grove. 3-3 the score. Grovers will serve. It'll be Mariah Martin. A couple of service aces so far in the match. Patriots lead the match 1-0. Martin, a left-hander. Swift plays it ahead. Run down by Amber Carlson. Free ball. Swift sends it across. Bradley. Yohe. Set for Lindsay Leitner. Peterson. Amber Carlson. Free ball. Peterson gets it across the net. Yohe with the set for Lindsay Leitner. Peterson bumps it ahead. Amber Carlstead sets it for Katie Carlstead. Ball ricochets out of bounds. It'll be side out Mayport CG. Amanda Malachik will come in. Kim Cooley out for the Patriots. And the Malachik will serve. 6 service points in the first game, including an 8th. Serve the game winner. Jen Leitner can't return the serve. And the Patriots take a 4-3 lead. The winner will play Langdon tomorrow night at 8. The loser will play Napoleon in the consolation round tomorrow morning at about 11 o'clock. There's an ace for Malachik. Dropped it in a wide open spot deep in the back row floor side. And it's a 5-3 Mayport CG lead. Malachik again to serve. Russell, pass ahead, Yohe, set for Bradley, and she's called for a left. Jen Cooley was at the net. I think she would have pounded it down had not Bradley been called for the left. Malachik again to serve. Jenna Leitner ahead for Yohe. Free ball sent over the net by Russell. Bradley returns the block by the Patriots, and it goes out of bounds off the Patriots side out Oak Grove. 6-3 Mayport CG leading. Oak Grove will serve. It'll be Lindsay Leitner to serve for the Grovers. Peterson. Pass ahead, Malachik. Amber Carlstead pounds one down and gets it in. Side out, Mayport CG. Red River and Bismarck tied. Red River just took a 9-8 lead in their first game of their match against Bismarck. Mia Fury serving for the Patriots. She checks in for Katie Carlstead. Yohe with the set for Russell. Swift, Malachik, set for Peterson. She got it in. Back in the left corner. Fury again will serve. And it's 7-3 Patriots. Lindsay Leitner pass ahead, Yohe. Bradley tips it across. Malachik, Swift, free ball. Jen Cooley gets it over the net. Martin, Yohe, set for Russell. Blocked by Jen Cooley, but it goes out of bounds, side out Oak Grove. We'll get a substitution. Stensgaard will come in. Bradley will come out for the Grovers. 7-3 Mayport CG leading here in game 2. I'm sorry, I believe Minot State was leading at halftime. I didn't write the score down on the men's game. I'll reconfirm that on our next time out here. Swift, Peterson, free ball. Jen Cooley sends it across but out of bounds, and the Grovers pick up a point. It's like a momentary lack of communication there by the Patriots. They lead it 7-4. Peterson, nice dig. Malachik will tip it over the net. She dropped it in. That's twice now. Man, it's just kind of flipped one over the net, found a wide open hole, and dropped it in. Kind of like a Texas League single. Side out Mayport CG. Ashley Strand is in. Jen Cooley out. Strand to serve. She's got a couple of service aces. One in each game. Yohe tips it over the net, and it's deep and out of play. Patriots pick up a point. They go up 8-4. Stensgaard to Russell. Jenna Leitner, Malachik, Amber Carlstead runs it down. Free ball. Malachik will send it across the net. Back row. Stensgaard gets it ahead for Yohe. Over to Russell, and she cranks one down. Side out Fargo Oak Grove. Big hit there by Sarah Russell. 8-4 Patriots. Grovers will serve. It'll be Yohe. Grovers trailing 8-4. Yohe serve. Fury. Pass ahead, Malachik, set for Swift. Through a double block attempt. Lindsay Leitner to Yohe to set for Russell, and she gets it down off a block attempt by Swift. A point for the Grovers. Yohe again to serve. 8-5 Patriots with the lead. Oak Grove serving. Strand, high pass ahead, Malachik. Set for Swift. Tips it over the net. Nice, big, but a lift call on Lindsay Leitner, side out Mayport CG. Kim Cooley coming in, Malachik on for the Patriots. Amber Carlstead will serve for Mayport CG. And she dropped that one in front of a diving Lindsay Leitner. The short serve, and Lindsay Leitner diving, couldn't come up with it. Timeout Oak Grove, 9-5, Mayport CG with the lead. We're back in 30 seconds. 37-34, Mayville State was leading at halftime. My correction there over Minot State. Fury, Amber Carlstead, set for Swift, tips one over, diving return by Yohe. Peterson, Amber Carlstead sets it for Peterson into a block attempt. Lindsay Leitner, Jenna Leitner returns it and gets it downside out Oak Grove. 9-5, Mayport CG with the lead. Oak Grove will serve. Fury, pass ahead, Carlstead, sets it for Swift. Russell, Yohe, free ball, sent over the net by Martin, and that's way deep and out of play and ends up in the bleachers. Side out Mayport CG. 9-5 Patriots. Katie Carlstead and Mia Fury out for Mayport CG. Peterson will serve for Mayport CG. Russell returns it. Katie Carlstead, and a lift is called on Yohe. There's a point for Mayport CG. Patriots take a 10-5 lead here in game 2. And Peterson serve sails out of bounds, side out Oak Grove. Mandy Peterson was trying to dump it in the deep corner chair side, but it just sailed out of bounds. Steph Bradley in, Stensgaard out for the Grovers. Jenna Leitner serving for Oak Grove, and she just picked up an ace. 10-6 Patriots. Jenna Leitner again to serve for Oak Grove. Jenna Leitner, a 5'9" senior. Ashley Strand can't run it down. There's another ace. For Oak Grove, they cut the deficit to 3 at 10-7. Mayport CG won game 1, 15-13. Peterson, pass ahead, Amber Carlstead. The set for Katie Carlstead. Can't get it over the net. Grovers pick up another point. They trail at 10-8. And now Mayport CG wants a timeout. 10-8, Mayport CG with the lead. We're back in 30 seconds. Mayport CG's lead cut to 2. Now remember, the Patriots came back from behind to win game 1. Oak Grove trying to do that here in game 2. Strand, pass ahead, Amber Carlstead, set for Swift. Yohe to Bradley, tips it over. Peterson, Amber Carlstead, sets it for Katie Carlstead, and that's out of play. And it's now a 1-point Oak Grove deficit. Again, Jenna Leitner to serve. She served the last 4 points here for the Grovers. Peterson to Amber Carlstead. The set for Swift. Jenna Leitner ahead, Yohe. Sets it for Lindsay Leitner, and that's deep and out of play. Side out, Mayport CG. Jen Cooley will check in. Ashley Strand coming out for the Patriots. Swift will serve for Mayport CG. They lead at 10-9. Russell to Yohe. Set for Martin. She can't get it over the net. There's a point for the Patriots. 11-9, Mayport CG. Swift again to serve. Russell to Yohe. At the net, Kim Cooley gets one and pounds it down. Ball is hanging at the net. Lindsay Leitner had second thoughts, and Kim Cooley just went up and punched it down. 12-9. Mayport CG by 3. Swift again to serve. Jenna Leitner, Yohe, free ball. Bradley can't get it over the net. Another point for the Patriots. They lead at 13-9. Oak Grove wants a timeout. Mayport CG leads the match 1-0. They lead here in game 2, 13-9. We're back in 30 seconds. 13-9. Mayport CG leading here in game 2. Patriots lead the match 1-0. Kristen Swift again to serve for the Patriots. Russell from the back row got it over. Katie Carlson called for a left side out. Fargo Oak Grove. Grover's trailing 13-9. Mariah Martin to serve for the Grovers. Peterson, pass ahead, Amber Carlstead, the set for Katie Carlstead. Return, and Katie Carlstead sends it over the net. Russell, sent over by Jenna Leichner. Amber Carlstead, the set for Katie Carlstead. Russell passes it ahead, Yowie. Set for Lindsay Leitner, sent over by Jen Cooley. Returned out of bounds by the Grovers. Side out Mayport CG. 13-9 Patriots. Amanda Malachik will check in. Kim Cooley will come out. Malachik with 3 aces tonight, 9 service points. Jenna Leitner to Yoe. Free ball sent over by Bradley. Swift bumps it ahead. Malachik. Set for Amber Carlstead. Russell to Yoe. Free ball sent over by Jenna Leitner. Swift pass ahead. Malachik. Set for Amber Carlstead. Block at the net and a lift caught on the Patriots side out Oak Grove. Lindsay Leitner will serve for the Grovers. They trail it 13-9 here in game 2. Swift, pass ahead to Malachik. Jen Cooley, that's returned by the Grovers. Malachik sends it over the net. And a lift called on Lindsay Leitner, side out. Mayport CG. 16-15, Red River leading Bismarck over on the Class A matchup in game 1 of their match. Mia Fury to serve, and she just picked up an ace. It's 14-9 Patriots. Fury will try to serve game point here in game 2. Martin, pass ahead. Yoe, she can't get over the net. Patriots go up 2-0 as they win game 2 by a score of 15-9. Well, if my timing's right, we should be underway second half out at Mayville State. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You guys can have it for a couple of minutes, then back to me. 30-second timeout to the Louis Lee. I'll take it back here in about roughly 3 minutes from right now. Thank you, Brian. Game 3 here. Mayport CG just took a 4-0 lead as Amber Carlstead picks up a kill. And it's 4-0 Mayport CG. Patriots lead the match 2-0 over Oak Grove. Amanda Malachik again to serve. Patriots won 15-13, 15-9. And Malachik serve a little bit deep and out of bounds, side out Oak Grove. It'll be Lindsay Leitner to serve for the Grovers. Again, once we are done with basketball and volleyball tonight, we'll have more wrestling coming your way as well down at the state tournament. I understand that Chris Ness and Miles Duffy both were first-round winners, at 112 from Mayport CG and Hillsborough, respectively. Ball comes over the net. Free ball sent across by Malachik. Jenna Leitner. Yoe, the set for Russell, and she gets high in the air and clanks one down and gets the Grovers a point. Jenna Leitner again with the serve for Oak Grove. 4-1, Mayport CG with the lead here in game number 3. I'm sorry, Lindsay Leitner is serving. Peterson, pass ahead, Malachik. Set for Amber Carlstead. The set for Russell. Block at the net, Katie Carlstead. She's called for a lift. There's a point for the Grovers. Lindsay Leitner again to serve. 4-2. Mayport CG leading. Amber Carlstead. Peterson runs it down. Free ball. No. Patriots aren't going to have a chance at it. Another point for the Grovers. They trail 4-3. Bismarck beat Red River 18-16 in game 1 of their Class A quarterfinal matchup. Red River leading in game 2, 2-0. Peterson, Malachik tips it over. Returned by Martin. Jen Cooley. Set for Amber Carlstead. Nice dig by Jenna Leitner. Free ball. Russell. Block at the net. Jen Cooley. Bradley keeps it alive. Free ball sent over by Jenna Leitner. Swift, Malachik. Free ball, Amber Carlson sends it back row. Lindsay Leitner, Yoe, Bradley punches it across and gets it down. And another point for the Grovers. They tie the score at 4. Lindsay Leitner will serve. Mayport CG leading the match 2-0. Peterson, Amanda Malachik, set for Amber Carlstead. Finds an open spot and palms it in there. Side out Mayport CG. Mia Fury will check in. Katie Carlstead will come out for the Patriots. Hazen, Tioga, and Langdon, the first 3 winners today in Class B. Lindsay Leitner to Yoe, set for Russell. Can't get it over the net. And a point for the Patriots. They take a 5-4 lead. Fury again to serve. Martin. Yoe, set for Russell. Swift bumps it ahead. Malachek will set for Peterson through a block attempt. Lindsay Leitner for Yoe. Bradley tips it over. Malachek, Amber Carlstead sets it for Peterson. Nice dig by Russell. Yoe, Russell through a block attempt. Swift. Malachek runs it down. Free ball. Swift can't get it over the net. Side out Oak Grove. 5-4, Patriots lead it. Grovers will serve. We'll get a substitution. Stensgaard back in. Bradley will come out for Oak Grove. Still 2-0. Red River leading Bismarck down in the Class A matchup. Fargo North, Minot, and Mandan have been the winners so far in Class A. Swift, Malachik, free ball. Amber Carlstead sends it over the net. Martin, Lindsay Leitner, free ball. Yoe sends it across. Swift to Fury. Free ball. Jen Cooley gets it across the net. Stensgaard to Yoe. Set for Russell. Swift bumps it ahead. Malachik sets it for Peterson. Through a double block. She got it down. Side out Mayport CG. Get a substitution. Ashley Strand will check in. Jen Cooley will come out. Strand will serve for the Patriots. She has 3 service points tonight, including a couple aces. 5-4. Mayport CG leading in Game 3. They won the first 2 games. Stensgaard, pass ahead, Yoe. And let the net formed one down as Jenna Leitner, side out Oak Grove. Yoe will serve for the Grovers. They trail it by 1 at 5-4. Strand, pass ahead, Malachik, set for Kristen Swift. Pulls one down in the back corner and gets it in. Side out Mayport CG. Unofficially, that's 10 kills tonight for Swift. Kim Cooley back in. Malachik out for the Patriots. Amber Carlstead will serve. Block at the net by Swift. She got it down. There's a point for the Patriots. Again, Amber Carlstead will serve. 6-4 Mayport CG leading. There's an ace for Amber Carlstead. Dropped that right in front of Jamie Stensgaard. 7-4 Patriots. Net serve. Side out Fargo Oak Grove. Russell will serve for the Grovers. She has 3 aces tonight. Strand, Amber Carlstead high in the air. Swift, found an open spot, pounds it in. Side out Mayport CG. Katie Carlstead's going to come in. Mia Fury will check out for the Patriots. Mandy Peterson will serve. 7-4 Mayport CG leading. Martin, Yoe, free ball sent over by Jenna Stensgaard, or Jenna Leitner rather. Pass to Katie Carlstead. She can't get it over the net. Side out Oak Grove. Bradley will come in. Stensgaard will check out for the Grovers. Jenna Leitner will serve for Oak Grove. They trail 7-4 here in Game 3. Trail the match 2-0. Strand, pass ahead, Amber Carlstead. The set for Swift. Through a double block attempt. Jenna Leitner to Yoe. The set for Bradley. Strand, pass ahead, Amber Carlstead. Set for Katie Carlstead. Through a double block. Returned by the Grovers. Katie Carlstead sends it over. Sent back by Yoe. Peterson to Amber Carlstead. Sets it for Kim Cooley, and she pounds one down. Side out Mayport CG. Officially 7 kills tonight for Kim Cooley. She's done an excellent job at the net for the Patriots, the sophomore has. Kristen Swift serving for the Patriots. It leads 7-4. Jenna Leitner ahead to Yoe. Sent over the net. Kim Cooley returns it, drops it in. Found an open spot. 8-4 Patriots. 4-3 Red River leading Bismarck on the north court. Semifinals tomorrow will be single court, or main court setup. Russell returns. Boy, that looked out of bounds to the back judge. The line judge said it was in. And we're a ways away, so we got to go with what the line judge says. Side out, Oak Grove. Mariah Martin will serve. 8-4. Grover's trailing. Martin, the left-hander. Peterson, high pass ahead. Amber Carlstead, high set for Katie Carlstead. Nice dig by Russell. Yoe to Bradley, tips it over the net. Swift bumps it ahead. Amber Carlstead, she'll flip it over the net and drop it in an open space. Side out Mayport CG. Amanda Malachik will check in. Kim Cooley will come out for the Patriots. Malachik with 11 service points tonight, 3 aces. Mayport CG with the lead. Jenna Leitner. Yoe, free ball. Russell sends it across the net. Peterson, bump ahead Malachik. The set for Amber Carlstead. Got it in. 9-4 Patriots. Malachik again will serve before she does. Oak Grove wants a timeout. 9-4. Mayport CG with the lead over Oak Grove here in Game 3. We're back in 30 seconds. Jenna Leitner at the net. It's tipped over by Yoe and deflects off the Patriots and out of play. Side out Oak Grove. 9-4 Patriots with the lead. Oak Grove will serve. It'll be Lindsay Leitner. 4 service points, all of them in this game. Lindsay Leitner, a sophomore, younger sister of Jenna Leitner. Amber Carlstead, pass ahead Malachik. Set for Amber Carlstead, and she got it down off a deflection. Side out Mayport CG. Mia Fury checking in. She'll serve for the Patriots. She comes in for Katie Carlstead. 9-4 Patriots. Lindsay Leitner to Yoe. Back set for Bradley. Malachik, pass ahead. Amber Carlstead over to Peterson. Russell to Yoe. Russell punches it over the net. Fury. Malachik tips it over and drops it in. That's the 3rd time tonight, 4th time tonight that Malachik has just kind of flipped it over that, found an open spot, and dropped it in. 10-4 Patriots. Fury again with the serve. And it hit the net. Side out Oak Grove. And what do we have here? Some perspiration possibly on the floor as Lindsay Leitner asks for a towel. Stensgaard coming in. Bradley will come out for the Grovers, and Jamie Stensgaard will serve. She's a sophomore middle hitter, 5'7". 10-4. Mayport CG with the lead. Peterson, pass ahead Malachik, Amber Carlstead. Ball tipped over the net, Amber Carlstead, Malachik, free ball, Amber Carlstead gets it across. Lindsay Leitner, Jenna Leitner, Russell sends it high in the air in the ceiling, and it would have been a 4th hit if they'd have touched it anyway, so it's side out Mayport CG. Ashley Strand will come in, Jen Cooley out. Strand will serve for the Patriots. 3 service points tonight, 2 service aces. 8-3 now, Red River leading Bismarck over in the Class A matchup. Ball at the net, and it's hit twice by Yoe. There's a point for the Patriots. 11-4 Mayport CG. Martin pass ahead and unable to play it off the net. Called for the lip is Yoe. 12-4 Patriots. Strand again to serve. Stensgaard, pass ahead, Yohe, sent over the net by Lindsay Leitner. Peterson, Malachek, sets for Swift. Stensgaard, Yohe, Russell tips it over and drops it in, side out Grovers. 12-4, Mayport CG with the lead. Yohe will serve for Oak Grove. You're listening to state volleyball coverage on KMAV, Mayville, Portland. Fury, Strand, free ball. Peterson gets it across the net. Nice dig by Lindsay Leitner. Free ball. Russell, she can't get it over the net. Side out Mayport CG. Kim Cooley's going to check in for Amanda Malachek. Amber Carlstead to serve for the Patriots. She's got a couple of aces tonight. Free ball tipped over the net by Martin. Strand, Amber Carlstead set for Swift. Returned by the Grovers. Amber Carlstead sets this time for Peterson. Lobs it over, and the Grovers can't return it. After the hard hit by Swift, a little change of pace there by Peterson, and she got it down. 13-4 Patriots. Amber Carlstead again to serve. Lindsay Leitner to Martin. Across the net it comes by Yohe. Amber Carlstead to Peterson. And trying to run down Peterson's hit are the Grovers on the second hit attempt, unable to come up with it. Oak Grove, they trail 14-6. Amber Carlstead will try to serve game and match point. Lindsay Leitner to Yohe. The set for Jenna Leitner, and it's out of bounds, and Mayport CG is going to win Game 3 by a score of 15-4. Patriots are going to the state semifinals tomorrow night against Langdon. We'll come back, wrap up this match. And Mike, I need to talk to you quick. We'll wrap up this match and send it back to the rest of the basketball game right after we take a 2-minute timeout. Well, Mayport CG will move on to the semifinal round of the State Class B volleyball tournament tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. They will take on Langdon as they take care of Oak Grove here in 3 straight, 15-13, 15-9, and 15-4. Patriots pick up their 30th win of the season as well. They now go to 30 wins, 8 losses, and 2 ties. Understand the Comets have opened up a 19-point lead over Minot State. We'll get to that just shortly here. Got a couple more people to total here real quick. And we'll give you some unofficial final numbers. Understood Thompson and Mayport CG were fairly close first half in basketball. If somebody at the school's paying attention to volleyball and Comets basketball, maybe they could call us the score when that is done tonight. A lot of action going on. Just about ready to give you these final numbers here. Okay, Mayport CG again winning 3 games to none. Unofficially for the Patriots, Mandy Peterson 7 kills and 3 aces. Amber Carlstead 10 kills and 2 aces. Ashley Strand, couple of aces. Katie Carlstead with 3 kills. Kim Cooley, nice job at the net tonight by Kim Cooley, 8 kills. 12 kills for Kristen Swift. Again, these are all unofficial. Jen Cooley with a kill. Amanda Malachek 4 kills, 3 aces. And 12 service points. Mia Fury with a service ace. For Fargo Oak Grove, Allison Yohe had an ace. Sarah Russell, 10 kills, 3 aces. Jenna Leitner, 6 kills and 3 aces. Steph Brandley with 4 kills, an ace for Jamie Stensgaard, 2 aces for Mariah Martin, and 2 kills for Lindsay Leitner. So again, Mayport CG taking it in 3 straight, 15-3, 15-9, 15-4. Time for our player of the match selection. We're going to co-players of the match tonight for Mayport CG. Sophomore hitter Kim Cooley, 8 kills, in which I think were some of them unexpected, where the Grovers are maybe concentrating on Kristen Swift, Amber Carlstead, and Mandy Peterson at times. Kim Cooley found some open spots. And also Amanda Malachek. She serves 12 service points tonight, 3 aces, and she got 4 kills. So co-players of the match tonight, Amanda Malachek and Kim Cooley. Tomorrow night now, Mayport CG will be in the semifinals against Langdon, and that'll be at 8 o'clock. Our pregame coverage will start in the vicinity of 7:45 tomorrow evening. And we'll have wrestling throughout the day tomorrow, starting at 10:10 tomorrow morning. We'll have a wrestling report coming up as soon as the Comets basketball game is done. We're going to go back now to Brian Larson, Chuck Gremmels finish out that Comets men's game right after a 30-second timeout.